Everything Self-Defense blog, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my new ebook that I released a couple of days ago. Before I start, I want to go over with you my personal story um, on self-defense and martial arts and what led to me creating this ebook. Um, so originally, when I was a teen, I started getting into self-defense and trying to look for the ultimate style of martial arts and in order to defend myself. So I looked at a whole bunch of different arts, such as Wing Chun and or Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, Judo, Kendo, you name it. Um, and I guess I dabbled in it, especially Wing Chun. Like I took it for I trained in it for a while, like a couple months, couple years, and I tried testing it out um, to see if it worked, and unfortunately it didn't, because I made a couple of mistakes in in sparring against actual people, like amateurs, not Wing Chun practitioners. So I slowly began realizing the many flaws of the system and other systems as well. Um, Especially since I was big on doing research on violent crimes and seeing how they actually went down. Um, and so I had to take a step back and reevaluate what my stance on martial arts was and uh, and the problems I had with it. Um, and the main problems that I have with it is vast. Pretty much, I mean, um, pretty much what turned me off from it was the fancy techniques and the the static nature of it. Like someone punches you, you block, and then you do all these fancy movements, arm locks and stuff, and it looks good, but it's not really practical in an actual violent situation. And unfortunately, that's what pretty much what a lot of schools are teaching. Um, and as a result, I became pretty discouraged and frustrated at the same time. So, especially since the martial arts that I was looking into were not really teaching me anything about modern combat or anything of how it worked. Um, so I had to look into MMA and see if that worked, and I guess it worked better, slightly better in terms of hand-to-hand combat, but the same problems. You know, it was just full of rules and regulations and no weapons, no multiple attackers, none of that, which you will see in a real violent situation. So that didn't help either. So I was thinking about create. I mean, I got into JKD and Bruce Lee, and I pretty much designed my own system because why not? I mean, um, because I'm pretty sure the vast majority of systems just don't work. So I was thinking, I was coming up a way of designing my own system and that's realistic for combat, and nothing like standardized education or what you see in normally. Um, so I was thinking about what could I do to greatly benefit people from what I learned. And I was trying to think of a, of a system or some martial arts or not martial art, but rather a modern system that I could design and to greatly help people, get the most out of it. But then I thought about it, um, and I'm like, why not create a system that benefits the individual? Um, why not give them the tools to create their own systems rather than just hand one out? I mean, it seems a lot more practical and useful. So that's exactly what I did. Um, and that's why I wrote my ebook for you. So, what are the benefits that you get from this ebook? Well, one is you pretty much develop your own individual based system. Um, so I basically help you understand the importance of using simple techniques and simplifying things and only learning and mastering the basics as opposed to learning countless techniques like how to block a punch, how to block a kick, how to do this, how to do that, um, which just confuses people and gets them the wrong idea. Um, and you also learn a little bit about the JKD philosophy, um, as opposed to spending years in martial arts training and having to go all through these black belts and only just to get a specific answer to a question or whatever. Um, so that's pretty much the gist of it. You learn simple techniques from different ranges of combat and it's suited for you. Um, the second benefit is you learned a more modern based approach to combat. Um, I put a lot of science into this and really help you understand the importance of stress, adrenaline, fear, and a whole bunch of other stuff that could really affect your performance in an actual violent situation. So it's more modern. There's no traditions, no uniforms, no, basically no, anybody can benefit from this system, whether you're a, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy, a Muay Thai fighter, it doesn't matter. You can pretty much apply what I learned and other things from a more scientific point of view. And the last benefit is you get to develop sophisticated training. What I mean by that, I mean um, you'll learn how to design your own system that incorporates um, concepts and strategies as opposed to static techniques. There will be no um, like doing these fancy disarms and in this static kind of environment. It's pretty much lively, active, and teaches, and instead you learn how to come up with strategies that you can pretty much apply to any situation or at least a variety of situations and focus on those rather than techniques. So it's pretty simple. Um, so yeah, I highly recommend you try this book out. I mean, try a free chapter. on my blog. And if you feel like it would greatly benefit you, which I'm pretty sure it will, then you can buy it on my blog for $20. Um, and I'm offering a special discount. Uh, you get it reduced to $15 if you share my blog just once. All you have to do, that's it. That's all you have to do. Just share it once and provide proof that you did, and you'll get it reduced to $15. So, yeah, I highly recommend you check it out and comment, like and subscribe to my video, subscribe to my blog, and I'll see you later.